walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you at. Yeah, it already feels like 103 out right now. You're gonna hear my air conditioner. There's no way I can turn this sucker off today. Hoping that I can get a new mic soon that'll cancel that out a little bit, but yeah, Logan, I totally see you. So this is what's going on today. We bought this massive field. It's been a while. We actually relocated our our farm down here into the southwest side of the map. So we're down here around 103 now. We did purchase 108. It's the biggest map on our farm biggest field on the farm and on the map. So we're harvesting taters. Sasha is good. Um, Real life Sasha is just fine. She's staying inside today. She don't go outside. You're getting lag. Watertown, Wisconsin. Wow, how you doing? It was 12 degrees in Canada. You'll have to get me a conversion because I don't know what the that is in Fahrenheit. Sorry. Yeah, it's 88 right now with a heat index of 103 here. We're supposed to hit. I don't think we're gonna hit actual 100 today, but man, our heat index, we're in our heat advisory until Sunday now. 54. Oh fuck, dude, I take 54 in a heartbeat. Whew. Be going out there in my sweatshirt. Hey Mustang, I'm doing good. Just sitting inside today. No outside today. It's too hot. Yeah, I think summer has definitely arrived in the States. uh, we were doing so good too. We were like in the 80s all springtime, most of all June, and all of a sudden, wham! Reality check. All right, Chambers. I woke up at 10 today. Got my water, my muffin. Just killed a massive sized mosquito. Good God. Can y'all see game sound? Because I usually turn it down because we're always chatting. So can you guys hear the game sound at all? Because I can turn it up. I usually kill that because of yapping with other people in the game. 61 in California? Really? Jeez, I'll take that too. Right. Yeah, we're gonna have 3 days of it. Well, all week it's like this, but the heat advisory is only for 3 days, so I don't know if we're gonna get some storms or something to cool it down or something. You got rattlesnakes. Yeah, you out in western Kansas, y'all get them western diamondbacks, don't you? We get rattlers, but we get the eastern. Yeah, July. We got possibility of some severe weather on 4th of July, unfortunately. But they're pop-up types. They're not like actually, a line of storms, so could be hit or miss. I almost feel like watching, like, whoa, shit, what was that movie with all the comedians? Because they hit up the water park and all that kind of stuff. Grown-ups, yeah. Feel like watching that followed by Snow Dogs. I'm gonna put on my little speed demon. Everybody staying cool though? Yeah, grown-ups. Water park sounds fun about now. Maybe not for my big butt, but it sure cooled me down. But it'll get brighter in here in the server because it's gonna break 6 a.m. here shortly. So I usually start when I do farm. I usually wait until about 6:30, but it's like what the hell. I'm thinking about relocating my wife actually recommended it's going to be hotter, and you might have to deal with the fan, but it's not as loud as the air conditioner. Because I literally have the air conditioner like 2 feet behind me from my desk. But relocating my desk across the room cut down some of that noise. But yeah, it's just nothing I can do right now. Too damn hot. I live in at least 100-year-old house, so we don't have central air. It's window units. Welcome back, Michael. Yeah, somebody sent me a post on Facebook. It says, if you're worried about the weather, just remember in 16 weeks, it's going to be snowing. So we are harvesting potatoes, and I rented this. I don't own this because I don't intend on putting them back in the ground. This field I purchased with already potatoes being growing on it. So we rented this machine. This is a $435,000 machine. My money's pretty low with the transfer of farms, and we have a mod in that's more realistic numbers and stuff, so that it's not fairy tale like numbers where you can get like $1 million for a load of beans or something like that. So the grind is real. So I rented this. It's costing me somewhere around $8,000 a day. And as you can see, from what we have harvested, the purple's harvested, the red is what I have left. So it's going to be a while. I probably won't sit here the whole time with you guys and harvest potatoes because that'll get kind of boring. We'll switch off and do something else. We have fields we can plant and whatnot. Hey, another Texan in the house. What's up, man? It's 90 degrees in Denver. Nah, it's just straight freaking booty, man. Yeah, Colorado's probably in my... Nothing against my Kansan family, but my first home is Oregon. My second... Well, I don't know. See, I love the mountains. I love the freaking mountains. But man, when I lived in Oregon, dude, the temperature stayed like a 60 to 70 all year long. I don't know. I guess if we get high enough in the elevations, I'd say my home was Colorado because, man, I love being up there. Woodland Park area is probably one of my favorite areas. Almost by somewhere between Woodland Park and Divide. Oh yeah, there's only so many clothes you can take off before it becomes like a misdemeanor felony type problem. Speaking of which, before I got on here, on Facebook, part of our community scanner page, and we had a couple people decide to play around or fool around in their car in a Walmart parking lot. Mind you, it wasn't the middle of the night. This was like at 9 o'clock in the morning. Maybe they were just hot. I don't know. I'd gone to a lake or something, but hey, to each their own. You know, like Oregon, why not? Where I lived, I was an hour away from Mount Hood, 15 minutes from the actual Pacific. Well, technically, I was even closer than that, but to actually get to the beach. I was happy where I was at in Oregon. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to do that a bunch, don't worry. I'm looking at chat. Ran over my taters. It's not like I got a whole lot missing. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, I'll have to show you what happens when you fall asleep. I sprayed somebody else's... I really need to quit farming when I'm tired. I sprayed somebody else's field with fertilizer, which that's not a big deal. They just got free fertilizer. But I ran into my cornfield when I was planting cotton, so I have a little cotton path now in my cornfield. Oh, this freaking do the speed limit and you don't have to worry about the state troopers. No shit, somebody burned down their house making cookies and on George Foreman grill. Damn. No. I don't typically give people mod who ask for it. And two, to be a mod, you have to be somebody I've known for a while and trust. Matter of fact, I forgot to switch off or put somebody's back on. Hold on, I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah. If I just give anybody mod, I don't know what's actually happening, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Hello. Michael from the UK. Let's see. Michael, it's like 6 o'clock for you guys, so it's evening. Supper time. By chance, are you having any potatoes? Because that's what we're harvesting. Eat some taters. I have a PS4 as well. And you'll probably hear Sasha and the baby in the background because it sounds like they're playing. I love this all-in-one machine, potato machine here, but it's slow as molasses. And it only has about a 4 to 5 strip ability to pass. But it does the job. But I figure I paid 1.3, I think, million for this field. So I got to get as much crop off of it as I can to lower the cost of what I actually paid for it, since it already had a crop in, and it was early enough I was able to actually spray too, so I actually have my yield up, hopefully. No, Justin, I didn't know that. People change their names from YouTube to Discord, and it gets confusing. Oh, I have plenty of mods. Most of my mods come in the evening. I typically don't stream in the afternoon. I'm going to try to start streaming in the afternoons more for you guys, since it's a summer break for most. But I didn't even tell my mods I was going to be on today, so. Yeah, no worries, man. Trust me when I say there'll be plenty of taters when you come in later. This field is not going anywhere for a while, dude. Look, it's taters from the was that the longest the eye can see. And I'm taking about 5. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, at most 6 rows. We'll go ahead and call that good right there. 6 rows at a time. Yeah, I'll be here for days. Tate, are you on my mod team on Discord? I can't remember. Because how I do my mods is if you're a mod on Discord, you mod everything. You're a mod on my Twitch, my YouTube, and my Discord. I might need to get all that stuff up to date, but that was a new decision. That way, because people were complaining. And I tried to make it very, like, complaint-free and drama-free as possible. That's why I went to change my Discord, because I kept getting people complaining about their wanting more rank and all that in my Discord, which is supposed to be fun, just a place for us all to yap and have a good time. So I actually like the new way I do it, because I like to see, you know, geographically where all my peeps are at. It's kind of cool. I got a lot from the UK, and that's where my wife family's from, so she gets a kick out of that. I think I got 1 from Ireland, and I'm Irish, so that's cool. What tractors am I using? After this, I can go through do a farm. What do they call? Farm tour or something. Show you what all I got. Alright, here we go. If you guys want a farm tour, push 1 or put number 1 in your in the chat. And I'll stop doing this and give you a little farm tour. Chambers, I thought you said you're from fucking Colorado. Okay, farm tour. Got it. Alright. We'll go ahead and finish up this row, and we will go and do a farm tour. We'll start at Womack since he left his truck in the middle of or on the side of the road. We'll go to his truck first. Sun's gonna be out here in a minute. You guys want me to wait until the sun comes up a little bit more so you can see it's brighter? It won't be long. It's 6:03. Well, thank you. I don't know why my dinger didn't go off to tell me. Oh, I see. You're on vacation. Oh, I could have sworn you said you're from Colorado, Denver. Cool. Alright, we'll wait a little bit for the sun to come up a little bit more. It shouldn't take... I'm thinking it's 6:30 when it's actually brighter, so... Hey, what up, cowboys? I'm doing good. Just trying to beat the heat, stay inside, so we're doing some farm sim. It's days like this, I'm glad I got a treadmill. I'm trying to lose that weight and walk outside, and too hot now. It's that hot weather. It didn't even give us a warning. It just said, oh, by the way, it's summertime now. Good luck. What tractor am I using? I'm not using a tractor right now. I'm using a potato harvester. Here's an up-close version of it. It's an all-in-one purpose machine here. It takes the tops off. Here, I'll jump out and show you. Oh, gotta slow down. He's going too fast. Put your... There you go. Nope, don't do shoutouts. Right up here, it takes the tops off of the potatoes, and then back here, it digs them up, goes up this track, cleans them. Let me get back in. And as it's cleaning it, it goes over these this conveyor belt, and it's knocking off the dirt and soil, and then it just stores it up here. As you see, I'm almost ready to unload, so I probably won't make it down there. But yep, we're gonna do a oh shit, turned it off. We're gonna do a farm tour here when the sun comes up a little bit more. For anybody who just jumped in. What's up, Trooper Adam? What's up, Ty? Oh man, I like Montana. Big Sky, Montana. It's also where Walker Farms is up in Montana. I don't know if you guys watch Walker Farms or Millennial Farmer or whatever on YouTube, but Millennial and Welker both are gonna both have well, Welker already has one out, preliminary, but Millennial Farmer up in Minnesota gonna have maps on Farm Sim of their farms. Dang, Michael. Yeah, we're at like 95% humidity right now. I thought about, because I do follow Millennial more than even Welker. But I might do a personal game one so y'all can see his farm. We actually have quite a few of the apparatuses tractors and equipment that Millennial has. We have some of that in our game as well. I know Welker does the big buds, man. Those big ass, funny looking tractors, which you can get off of Giants as well. Did you guys get to check out our video of our server we started? If not, you should check it out. It's in my video. It's on YouTube. It says OSRP. It's on Womack's channel, jwomackgamesofficial.com. On YouTube. Yeah, we're excited. Got some cool shit. And this was telling some people was asking what else we have. Oh, we got plenty of other things. I just couldn't get out everything we had in a 4-minute video. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be some fun stuff going on in that server. And yes, Sasha will be back in that server. And you're gonna see some familiar faces. You're gonna see some new faces. Obviously, it's a new server, but you're gonna see some familiar faces. Don't worry. I could fast forward time, but see, I play on a server with several other people, and it's not fair to them to fast forward time. It'll increase their field, where they're at in their field process. So I'm not going to change time because that'll actually hurt them and they won't know where they're at. See, when I came in today, I knew exactly where I was at in my harvest and all my fields. If I fast forward it even an hour, it's going to put it faster for them. And they won't know exactly where they were at the last time they left. So you just have to deal with it. Like I said, the sun comes up usually around 6:30. It creeps over the hills, I believe, around 6:30. We're not too far out. Do I have the link to our video? Hey Austin, I'm doing good. Now that everybody knows that we have a server up, that's what I've been working on in the background. That's why I haven't been streaming as much and doing stuff. That's what we've been doing. That's where all our time and effort's gone into. So we're getting there. We're almost there to open up. We're just got to worry about our staff positions that we have. We got some people we got to do the interviews for. We are still looking for a fire chief, so if you're 15 years old and have some history in that stuff, and then you're welcome to apply. It's at the end of our video that we had put out. Justin just kindly put it in the description or in the chat for you guys if you haven't checked it out. Because at the bottom of that there's a description. There's a application if you're interested in that staff position. We're looking for experience. So okay. So I'm already full. I gotta go and we'll take a back road through somebody's field or something. We're looking for an experienced person, obviously, for the fire chief position, because that comes with a department head, but because as a fire chief, you'll be in charge of an entire department. So we're looking for somebody that has experience, and fill out application if that's you, if you're over 15, and Want to get an interview. Oh, lag. Oh. Alright, here's one of the fields that I sprayed. It's not owned by anybody. Well, 14, we'll see you next year then. I'm sure you'll apply. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Woolmac, go over to his channel. He's going to be coming back strong with this new server. You're not going to want to miss this shit. Alright, let's see if we can do this on the first shot because I keep screwing it up. Can't really see inside. It's glitching through the roof. Ah, crap. I forgot. Dang it. Yeah, see, that's what streaming does. I forgot I wasn't going to sell right now because the potatoes yield is low. I forgot I just bought a potato. Or a place to put potatoes right there. Oh, well. Put $6 in the bank. Yeah, the potato yield is kind of low right now. I was direct selling earlier this week and I drove the prices into the ground. Alright, if you look off here to the left, you'll find my part where I planted. Wow, the corn actually came through it too. That's cool. That's where I overplanted with cotton because I was asleep. But the corn pushed through. That's kind of cool looking. Off here to the right, you'll find a person who apparently learned how to drive somewhere in Texas. Because there's his blue truck. Just sitting by a field. Hey, there's the sun, everybody. Yeah, I have a history of falling asleep with Farm Sim. Not that it's boring, as I just play it so freaking much. I love it. But I typically don't stop playing it when I should. Yeah, that's what Max truck. Yeah, I have to give him shit. I have to give Ross some more shit. He left his semi inside a freaking grain elevator. Hey, at least I didn't run it over this time. Man, I wish there was a wider thing I could do, but oh well. We'll just keep doing these 6 rows. Hey, Mason, what's up? Okay, this isn't legit. I'm stuck. What, put his truck there? He just probably left it there and logged out one night. My truck, I don't know if you can see it over there in the field. It has the fuel trailer on it because when I logged out the other day, I forgot to... Some of the trucks actually are realistic and some of them aren't, but the sprayer is, and I forgot to turn the sprayer off, so it ran out of gas. So my truck's sitting up there. There are farm trucks, that's what they do. They send... You just gotta think a lot of, you know, heavy equipment such as like tractors and stuff are driven back to the barns and stuff. You gotta leave something somewhere. I was just giving him shit. Mainly I was sleeping when I ran into that other field. So apparently I wasn't using GPS, but oh well. I'll just have some cotton over there to pick. I think it was a night you jumped on just to spray a little bit for me. And then you had to jump off and do something. Oh. Yep, getting brighter. I'm getting I mean, even though this is going slow, I mean, I'm getting a pretty decent yield. Which is good. I'm having to stop a lot, so. Yeah, I don't go and get my missed ones. I come back after, when the field's done, I go back through and pick up anything and miss it. I spend more time getting something I missed. It just wastes time. If it's a big enough stretch, when I'm done with the entire field, I'll come back through and grab it. But a lot of the reason I'm missing stuff is I'm looking over at chat, so it'd be kind of boring if I didn't communicate with you guys. I tried using GPS on this, but for whatever reason it doesn't line up correctly on the second pass, and I only can do 4. I'd like to get at least 5. I know I can get 6 if I center it perfectly, but with looking at chat, there's no way I'm going to do that. So as long as I stay to the outside line perfectly, I can get at least 5 rows in. I'm okay with that. Hey, another Mustang. What's up, Mustang? Yep, there's the sun. It's going to get brighter now. Can't wait until Seasons mod is in 19. Oof. That's the mod that allows you to, it's like realistic. Like you have actual seasons. And you even have a winter season when you have to plow snow. So 7.93 is a... Hey Isaiah. How you doing, man? And sometimes I'll just take the truck and run over the stuff I miss so it doesn't look like I missed anything. No. Typically, if it's a long stretch, I come back and get it. Like, these little ones I ain't gonna worry about. But like this one right here, that's long enough that I'll come back with the potato thing and pick that up. On the smaller fields, I'd be more concerned, but this field is such... It's the biggest one on the map. I'll show you again while this is unloading. But yeah, 108 is here. And there's nothing else bigger on the map. I had 42, which was one of the second or third, because 62 is kind of big too, but I think that was the second biggest. But I was like, screw it. Talked to my farm hands, and we decided we're going to take a chance. And good thing about it, at least there's some potatoes. There's at least a harvest on this field, so it's going to be helping pay for itself. But it won't be right off the bat because taters are in the hole right now as far as cost goes. You move it? You off?
Yeah.
Just a little read. Every two. Hey, thanks, Mustang Lover. You have a good day, man. Evan, what's up? Oh, first time? Well, welcome. Hope you enjoy. We're getting ready to, we're harvesting taters right now. We're waiting for the sun to come up a little bit more. And then we're going to do a farm tour since we moved farms and people are curious about our equipment we got on the farm. So we're going to do that as soon as the sun comes up a little bit more, so it's a little bit brighter. Oh, you'll be back in 5 minutes? Well, we'll see you shortly then. Yeah, well, I've been on about 46 minutes, but you're good. I'm not going anywhere for a while. Yep, that's where I went to school out there in Ellis County. Wait, I don't know if it's Ellis County? I can't remember now. Yeah, I appreciate that, Evan. Yeah, one day you will. Hayes, is that in Ellis County? That's where I went to school. Where I got my degree. Florida State. Okay. I thought so. I just brain fart. Couldn't remember. Who's at you? What up? What's good? Yeah, Hayes was pretty cool. It's like a mini version of a big university town. In the middle of nowhere, where it likes to hail. Hey, appreciate that, man. Yeah, yeah, here in Kansas, we've been getting screwed. It's like tornado like once a week in this state. Or multiple times. Yeah. Well, it's getting there. It'll just all of a sudden... Ah, it's alright. It'll all of a sudden just be brighter in the server. That's how it works. Yep. About a month and a half I've been out. But now with that video I put out from our new server, that's what I've been doing. It takes quite a bit of work to do that. I just wasn't feel like making videos and streaming much during that time because I was tired. It'll just out of the blue. There's the moon. Just out of the blue, it'll just all of a sudden get brighter. I'm not sure. I usually get on, when I do get on Farm Sim, it's usually later in the day, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the real time, so it's already, sun's already up. Today I got in there about 11:30 and it was still sundown. Well, it wasn't a break so much as it just working on the server. I was putting all our time into that versus streaming so that we could get it up and moving. Because there for a while, it was just 2 of us working on it, so... Now we got a good team going and several members already that have contributed. So we're happy where we're at. We're getting closer to opening the doors to the public. Holy shit, 2, 4, 6. I was getting 7 rows right now. Holy crap. Yeah, just call Womack. That's the best way to do it. Separate everybody. I've actually, other than Leanne Womack, I've never met another Womack. trying to worry about getting that 7 rows again. I'll keep missing pieces. Yeah, damn crows get kind of annoying. They run right in your face. Old Duck's doing good. He's gonna turn 8 months in 2 days, and he hasn't crawled yet. But he's he's learned how to get up on all fours and then launch himself forward like a rocket. And he thinks that's funny, and I think that's why he's not trying to crawl. But he'll roll around. He knows how to get where he wants to go. But he's so damn tall. He's decided that he likes to stand up, have his feet, stand up, and then like only have one hand on somebody. So he may walk before he crawls. I don't know. But he's healthy. Started off life rough as hell, but he's healthy. Oh, you're that fast in real life? I wish I was that fast in real life. I'll run over this crow. I'll try to remember these things, but I usually just read your name off of what it says. Oh yeah, we just hit another bright zone. Do you want to go now, or do you want me to wait for it's brighter? A lot of them are in the storage, so there's lights on in there. We'll just go ahead and start now. Turn this thing off. Alright, well, this thing right here, I'm going to roll down my thing a little bit. This is just a rental. We don't own this. Obviously this is the only flat bed we have that doesn't have the dual tanks on it. Makes it good for like potatoes and that kind of stuff. Kenworth, I think this is the W900A. This is the older one we have on the farm. Has most of the work. There's Womack's truck. I don't know what year it is. Is it 08? No, it's got the... It doesn't say. But it's a nice work truck. It's got the fifth wheel and the extra gas tank. A 10? Alright. Well, we'll help Will back out because I know he can't find the farm, so we'll take his truck down there for him. These two fields, one on my left is going to be cotton. One on the right is obviously corn with a little bit of patch of cotton right there. Even though the corn's pushing through it. Hey, no worries, Isaiah. Just sit back and relax and watch the show. Give me thumbs up, that's all I ask. Here's our grain facility. And a trailer that's tipping on its side. It must be on a hill. Here's our other two trailers. They're both the same thing, different colors. Dual bin, I think around 40-something thousand capacity. Like I said, that's our... Usually the ones we use for everything else besides like taters. And no worries, guys. You ain't got to donate. Just sit back and watch. Give me a thumbs up. Show me the love. Back there is Cooper. What are they called? Cooper Farms grain. That's one of the selling points. We have grass down because Womack was testing out our new grass machine. Here's our tater supply. That's where I just put down our grain bin for it. I forgot. I'm gonna throw him up in the garage. Literally, check this out. Reva! Boom. I could put the mic closer, but if I turn up the mic, you're gonna hear a lot more air conditioner. Sorry, buddy. I'll get the mic more closer to my face. Yes, Reva, I just pulled a Reva. You know what that is. Don't worry, Womack, it's only partially broke. I'll fix it. Alright, so we have a pair of these guys on the farm. For some reason, it's not letting me slow my character down, so I'll try to go faster or slower. I think it, hold on. Oh, one. There we go. I can take away all the HUDs. Okay. 8Rs. I got a pair of these. This guy right here has the saddle tanks in the front one. Workhorse of the farm, probably the one that's been used the most on our farm. I'll fix this truck. Don't worry about it, guys. But yeah, this one has the most time on the farm already. I got the dual row crops on it. The engine's upgraded as much as possible. I'll get in it so you can see the rear. What it is pulling, there's my DB120 planter. It is an extensive, realistically, you don't, this 8R wouldn't be pulling this. I'll show you what it actually pulls with. But I'm starting to learn how to, because I haven't driven articulated tractors all that much, so I'm learning right now. But once I get that down, then you won't see me be pulling this with an 8R. But this is our DB120. She does a really good job. Just did all that corn over there. Especially like on 108 with the size of that field. This thing's going to be luxury. Go ahead and fold this back in. I've had this, well, not this particular one. The one that I had glitched out and disappeared, but she's she does everything we need to. As long as it's an open field. We have smaller fields that it's kind of hard to get her in there, but anyway. You saw all there. There's the house right there. Separated garage. A beat down Dodge that I gotta fix now. I believe these are 620s. I could be wrong. Nope, 618s. Okay, 618s. Because we do have 2 tractors and two combines. I'll show you those here in a second. Obviously, we have the big old Draper heads, 645s. Here's our disc. We have another one of these. It's down at or up in the cattle farm, so we'll head up there after this one. Our baler. Once we get our grain operation and we get a little bit more money, we'll be setting out to start our cattle farm. We have everything ready except the cattle. We did a lot of work on the silage and all that stuff and mixed rations so that we could have a head start this time and not play from behind. I watch Welker Farms too. Yep. This is what Womack was using cutting on the grass. I personally never bought one of these before, so this time I was like, well, let's go ahead and do it. But she's awesome. You can cut so much grass with that, and especially if what we had was one before we moved down here. We had a massive field, and I mean, you get so much cutting done with her. Not cheap, 400-something thousand, or 300,000 to 400,000. I forget what the actual cost was, but I think it was an awesome purchase. Makes it go a lot faster when it comes to the grass, especially with hay and all that kind of stuff for the cattle that's coming up. We have our seeder, 1990. I love this seeder. I need to pick up a second one, to be honest with you. Has a 5-fold, but gets the job done pretty good. Alright, later, Michael. Alright, we got our sprayer, and I have not cleaned any of my equipment in a while. So 40-45, it can separate. 100-foot boom. Put the row crops on it so I could get through the fields without destroying everything. Once again, wasn't essential on. Well, I guess we did have 42, so it was kind of essential. But now with 108, it's a guarantee we need this. She does the job really well. This is Cole's truck. Cole's on vacation right now, that's why he hadn't been around, but F350 dually. It has the, this one is kind of cool. Check this out. Gotta put the HUD back on, forgot how to do it. Forgot how to do it. Sorry, Ethan, I think you were accidentally timed out. Well, I'll have to have him show you later or something because it's not working for me. But anyway, it'll pop out a computer on the back. It's a workstation truck. This building his truck's in right now is actually where we can repair our trucks and stuff too. So, right here we have our seed runner. This is it has two dual bins in here. This is what we take out to the out to the fields when the tractors need to fill up on seed. 3755 XL. Alright, getting in here to the big boys. There she is. This is the newest addition to the farm, actually. The 9220R, 9R. articulating tractor. It's a beast. Row crops. I'm learning this truck or tractor. It's hard to drive right now. I always avoided them, but in the try to be realistic as hell in farm sim, like DB120, it needed to be pulled by this, not an 8RT or an 8R. It wouldn't pull it. It may pull it on wheels, but it's not going to pull it once it digs into the ground, and especially if it starts going uphill. So I am learning on this guy. This is a farm server. So that's a new addition to the newest thing on the farm. So here's the other 8R that I was telling you about. She's pretty. She is newer than the other one. Back here is just a bucket truck, but I don't remember on the last farm what we had it for. We had it for a reason. I haven't found a real reason to use it yet on the new setup, so she's just sitting here in the back. But it's a 6R front loader. We have two. Hold on, is that the other one too? No, they're okay. We got an 89 or a 9870, and jump over here, I believe. Yeah, okay, so we do have both of them. I know we purchased another one. I'm not sure if we kept it though. I think when we get up to I think it might be up at the cattle farm. But we have a pair of 8970s. These are our combines that pretty much do all the work. They run both the draper heads and the corn head, so I think that is it on this one. I'm just going to teleport up. Oh, no, here we go. Sorry. Over here we have our windrower. These are the stock ones in the game. Biggest that they have, though, obviously. Our tedder. This is obviously for hay, all that kind of stuff. This is a fertilizer spreader, but right now it's pretty much used for lime. We picked up the Krone loader wagon. This picks up all of our hay, straw, that we put in rows and stuff that we don't use for hay bales or anything. I have two of these big old bad boy grain carts. One is up at the cattle farm, and then the other one's right here. So we're gonna go ahead and jump up to. Okay, well here's our other. Oh yeah, because I was gonna buy a trailer. Here's our another W900. This is the newest one. She's a lot faster, nice, more nimble. The other one's just getting old. But here's our second one. Alright, here's my work truck. It's a Dodge Ram 3500 flatbed. I like this truck because it has the work lights in the back as well. And like I said, out here I was pulling our portable gas because we ran out of gas the other day. Alright, let's get on up there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, we have. Alright, so here we're out at the cattle farm. Just so you know where the cattle farm is located. Our cattle farm is up here at the left-hand corner, top of the map, 126. I own this one field, or two fields right here. This is where Cole's house is. He doesn't realize he has a house here, but it's here. This guy is a 9560. It's a smaller tractor with the retractable corn head. I had it set up when we owned a smaller area that had a lot of gates and fences and stuff to go through. I figured we'd keep her up here. We already put money into her. She wasn't that expensive. In all reality, if it was in real life, I would say that I probably bought her secondhand because it was not expensive at all. So we kept it up here. It has the extended top so that we can put a little bit more grain in her. I do have a couple of fields up here that I could use it for next to the cattle. So here's the other grain cart. Like I said, it's identical to the other one. It's just red. We have the shredder that will put the hay or straw in to shoot into the cattle barn for the cattle. The other disc I told you that we had two of. Manure spreader once the cattle gets going. Water tank to take care of the cattle or for water the cattle. Here's my red because I got yelled at one night on stream that I didn't have any red on the farm. Here's my red. I got 380 CVX case. It runs pretty much like the 6R 7R. It's pretty decent. Got some good power to her. She's down here on the cattle farm. She'll be using that. And then we got the old girl here. I believe it's the 40. I always forget. Is it the 4040? Yeah, 4440. But she's the old girl. She's gonna be doing like cleanup for the cattle when they, get dirty and clean their shit. Dual, put a loader bucket on it. But she's the old one on the farm. Over here, we have the mixed feeder. I went with the bigger one for the mixed rations. Instead of having the two blades going, it has three, and I can actually, it's very simple to use. We use loose stuff anyway. We don't do the bales. So this tractor is good. Or I mean, this mixer wagon's good. There's our starter hay, straw. Then we got the W9, 190. It's a New Holland. It's a front loader. We did have the John Deere, but I didn't like it. I believe the other people didn't like it too in the server, so we switched to this guy. Does the job, gets a good amount of stuff picked up. He'll be doing everything from picking manure up to, I forgot to change that over, to grains and stuff. This is Cole's house. He doesn't know he has it yet. Got a hay loft right here for hay, and over here we have a straw loft. Just some more places to hold our mixed rations and silage down here up here at the cattle farm. Hey, welcome, Grizzly. We're just doing a farm tour. Down here is our mixed rations. These two right here have all mixed rations in it. These are just extra grain storage up here since we do have a couple fields up here. This guy right here is straight up silage. So we're almost ready. We have the big 500 right here hold up 500 cattle, or 500 head in this one right here. I believe this one. What up, Tyler? Hey, long time no see, buddy. This outdoor one will hold. Actually, that's a good question. It'll hold 50, and the other one will hold 550. So, we're looking about 600 head on here, and I could always add another one if I want to. If I was going to go to add another, I'll probably add another 551. It would be like 1,000, 1,200 head, something like that. So, I gotta go fast down to Woolmax. Woolmax Place, our our stead, is next to two fields we own. We'll be splitting up getting some smaller equipment to put on that farmstead. I'm looking to expand maybe another field down by his. But this is the Woolmax farm. There's his house. Looks like Cole's. Because I can't buy a regular one. But this one has a grass field. Easier to show you on here. Has a little grass field. But I own these two right here, and I'm looking to expand probably between these two fields on the other side. But it has some good, excuse me, it has some good storage areas for stuff. But if anything, probably overflow for hay. That way it doesn't stay close to the fields and burden it. So 108 in Texas. Yep, I'm telling you, man, summer came in full bore. This one ours? No. Yeah, we thought about it, but this one has so many freaking fields. So we own this right here. This wheat field, and then this whole grass field right here we own. And then of course, this is where you buy your cattle from. So it's kind of good. It's close to us, cattle and pig. And they did good. They didn't just put a thing there, and you could actually see cattle, some heifers, some babies in there, hay stock. So I mean, they did good with the imagery on here. And we're running through my cornfield. It's right next to our property. Hopefully I'm lined up, and I should pop out next to my barn. Oh, close enough. So that is the farm tour. We're looking at the cattle operation is what we're trying to get up next, and all of a sudden get tired. Once we get the cattle operation going, we're gonna look to expand for more equipment, some more fields. Right now I think we're sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fields, but like 4 of those are grass. So I would say actual fields 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them are fields. Oh, I still own 116. Wait. Oh, wait. I didn't know I still owed 116. Was I going to sell that one? I got to make sure I harvested it. Man, I wish it was 76. Because I'm going to go back over, because we did own 116. I think we were waiting to harvest it. There's our old grass field. Okay, so it's harvested. So I still own this. I believe I was going to sell this. Yeah, I was going to sell this. Here's our old farmstead. I do have to come by and pick these up. These are still ours, but this is the old farmstead. There's nothing left on it. It'll take a couple cycles of on and off, and then it'll revert back to the original. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that right now. Value is 213 hectares. It's only 267,000. Yeah, we don't need it. Cool. Hey, forgot that I sell that one. So almost 300K made today. Oh, that'll pay for the use of the tater machine. So that is that. We're looking to expand, but right now we're worried about getting our cattle operation going. This field finished up being harvested, and all my fields have to be plowed this year. So after this, that's going to be I hadn't had to worry about plowing because it has its cycles. Nope, lag. Oh no, it just didn't hit the button. Nope, forgot to hit the button. So yep, that's where we're at. We're going to be harvesting this field, and then we're going to have to plow everything. We got a couple fields planted. We're going to get some more stuff planted, but really was just trying to make some money back from the purchase of this, because I had a good amount of money before I purchased this massive field. Haven't decided what we're going to put in this field, if we're going to split it up or anything like that, but for now we just need to get it harvested and plowed and whatnot, get this money in the bank. So I'm looking good money wise. I'd like to have 2.5 to 2.7 before I start getting cattle, because getting 600 head is not going to be cheap. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Just curious of how much that's gonna roughly run us. What up, Alex? How you doing? How are you today? Um, See, we're looking about 27, depending on the brand of cattle. So, yeah, we're looking at a substantial amount of money. Hey, we're doing good. Oh, did I hire somebody to work? Oh, I can hire somebody to work this bitch? Hell yeah, get to work. Nah, it ain't worth it. Oh yeah, it is. I can run the trailer. I tried that last time and it wouldn't let me hire him. Yeah, last time I did that it said nope. Maybe that was the cotton one. Oh well, that'll work. I'll still have to jump out on those return trips. I ain't worried about putting a little bit of money into hiring somebody so I don't have to freaking jump out a whole lot. But yeah, that's what we're looking at doing. That cattle is going to be... Well, somebody put some numbers in. Oh yeah, he's alright, fool. What's 20, I think 2,700 times 600. Was it the OSRP one, Alex? That's a brand new one. That community hasn't even opened up yet. Figure I might be if I could keep it completely empty. Oh, I'm full. Yeah. Oh well, that won't work. $1.6 mil. Damn, bro. That's rough. But then again, think about how many babies. So we may not be able to do it all up front. We might have to like split that in half and go like 300 head or something. Because that'll wipe us good. I won't have anything money to plant. Hey, Raccoon, what's up? How you doing? How you living? Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. That's just not. 1.6 is not in my cars. I can't afford that. I won't have any money to plant lime, and I know that my fields are going to need lime this time. You could hold with this one thing 100 or 8 or 1,819 tons. I'm doing good. We're just working on our server and whatnot, and finally got our video out, so I feel more comfortable about where we're at. And thought about doing some farm sim this afternoon. Woke up in a pretty good mood. Actually got some sleep this night. I haven't been getting sleep much lately. Nah, I just needed it a minute ago because I needed to see how much cattle was going to go for. Way more than I'm willing to pay, that's for sure. At least right now. I wish it had a reversible head on there. That'd be nice. Oh well, 38%. Yeah, I should make it. You're pretty close. But I don't know. Might do something with Turtle tonight. I know I've been wanting to do some Uno, and I think he was wanting to do some Uno. We might do that. Isaiah, if you click that link right above you and watch that, I'm no longer an SAF. I started a smaller community with a group of guys, doing a little bit of old school kind of stuff that we did back before SAF got big. Some of the SAF members are actually going to be with the dual clanning policy coming down and gaming with us, so still have good ties with lots of people from SAF. But no, we started our own community, and that video right there is a little of a teaser of what we put together. Like I said before, it's not everything, and we couldn't get everything in a 4-minute video, but you'll see some familiar faces when it comes time to RP. So don't you guys worry about that. It wasn't one of those break-offs where we went and started our own community because we didn't like SAF. No, I love SAF. Even though they have their fair share of issues like any other server, my roots are still with SAF. As I helped build that just like Womack did. So plenty of people in that server that I'm still really close to. So I appreciate it, Alex. Make sure you put in there where what location you're in, so we get that changed over. A lot of my subs, or a lot of my people in my Discord have still not. Okay, so you're full. Are you gonna come out here so I can? What? No shit. He shouldn't do crop destruction. AI can't do crop destruction. Is it gonna come down here and unload to me? Oh, he isn't full. Yeah, but he skipped that whole end. No, I don't. I just explained that, Isaiah. I'm not an SAF. I don't know what that's all about, though. He just skipped that whole end. Oh, well. Maybe, oh, it's probably so he doesn't, um, probably so he doesn't go completely full. I bet you that's why. See how it's set up? This is what the GPS did. See how it's only taking 4 rows now? And he could have a whole nother row. That's what happened to me earlier. Alright. How do you turn down your GPS? Or I mean your... Oh, it's that one. There we go. My cruise control I had to reset down. Nah, Raccoon, I already said it multiple times. Yeah, I believe it did it so it wouldn't fill up, because if he'd have finished that off, I bet you he'd have filled up. I don't know. Oh well, it'll work. Go in and get the ends when we're done. Let's see, where is his sweet spot? It's not there. So it's 6. There we go. Now we got it down now. So yeah, SAF has a dual clanning policy. So do we. So our members can game with each other. That's originally why I had envisioned when I started it. I wanted to be able to still game with some of people. Now I can't go up to SAF based on their rules because I hold a an administrative title, but they can come down here now and game with me if they want. So yeah, and that's the same thing with other communities. What up, Joe? Hey, Raccoon, what are you up to today? Alright, let's see what this funny ass AI is gonna do now. Damn, it sure is taking its time off the grass. Said good riddance. And one day you'll love your sister or sibling. Then you have ride lessons tomorrow? Gotcha. Man, I could really feel the heat. Temperature must be in the 90s now. Oh yeah, 94. Feels like 106. Yeah, Connor. We've been busy working on our new server, 5M server, so I'm back. I'm gonna try to do some streams throughout the week during the afternoons, so that since people are out on break, and then there'll be some streaming and videos going up from patrols, especially since K9 will be back and I'm getting DM'd daily about it. Yeah, summer finally rolled in. Scared of the birds. See where other fields are at. Growing, 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 growing. 106 is ready to harvest. What is 106? So I don't have enough stuff in the ground, so I'm gonna have my farmhands plant. So 106 is ready to harvest. It's barley. This is old. Why hasn't it been fertilized? Alright, we're gonna have to fertilize this. We'll see. It may be too late. Damn it. I need to fertilize those too. Thanks, Taylor. Yeah, I can't wait to start doing some RP in it. We're thinking about doing some stress test work this weekend that might be good enough to send out to you guys, but we'll see. Taters at 100% now. Thought about buying 99. It's got a bunch of beans ready to grow or sold on it. And it's right in the middle of my area. Well, I just sold 219. Or I mean 116. I wonder how much that is. Let's see if it's worth it or not. Because they're in the first stage of being sold. That means we could still fertilize them. How much are you? 391. What are beans going for right now? 24.10 a bushel. I already got 1600 or 16,000 bushel. I'll pretty much finance itself. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. It's right inside all my other stuff. Is that a grass field or a... it's a stupid thing. Oh well. Alright, so we can start fertilizing put some fertilizer down on these beans. We might be able to get possibly get a actual yield out of them. And those are in the start of the harvest, so we might be able to get a... Let's see what kind of yield we get. These weren't fertilized, so it's probably going to be a shitty yield. How do you become a cop in the game? In our server, well, if you're over 15, and when we open it up to public, if you're over 15, you apply for a job through an application process, and then you go to our or it'll send you to our HR server, and then you will be interviewed. Well, the HR will actually look through your application and see if your application is worthy for an interview. So please take the time, if you are listening, to do good on your applications, because if your application is not thought about or like thought out and everything, we won't even look at them. For the GTA 5 game, it's a mod. Like LSPDFR, it's a mod. You have to download from lspdfr.com. Yeah, Munchkin, you gotta have a computer. To even work in the HR, because you have to have Google Docs and be able to look at our applications and Discord and all that. Yeah, this yield isn't very good. Yeah, you'll have to get a computer first, or at least for the our HR department, you have to have a computer or a tablet or something way to be able to bring up applications. Oh shit, I forgot. Homeboy over here was waiting on me too. Got you, man. Yeah, see, look, he's gonna leave that same chunk down every time. Oh well, we'll just come back and get that at the end. Multi-purpose farming today, boys and girls. I don't know, because I know ours go through Steam, so that is a question for another person. I'm not that tech guy. See, that's why Seasons is cool, because Seasons mod I'd have been screwed. I did not realize that this field right here been ready to go, so I don't know how long it's been ready to go. And you have a time crunch, because how we do is each season's for in real life days. Hey, Jake Webs, what's up? So this had to have been a purchased field that we purchased that we didn't plant. Because we're at 408 bushels right now. Or, well, we're at 407 or 370 bushels, but it's off a little bit. It's saying thinking we're gonna get 408 per hectare. Yeah, I've thought about it, but I thought about putting some up on Womack's farm. But I haven't decided yet. Just been focused on getting that one field done, getting some money in the bank, and getting that one field done, or I mean our cattle operation off the ground. Yeah, for sure. Join in what, the farm server or our 5M server? What are you talking about? Farm server, you can join our farm server and hang out there, but we only pull people into the actual game when we need them. So our farm community, you're more than welcome to join, but the actual game itself, it just depends on how, like I have right now 2 farm hands. One is on vacation right now, but the other one is active. I know Caden has multiple, so it just kind of depends on what the farmer needs. But you can come to the farm server and hang out, and yeah, we talk in that server. All we talk is farm. So if you want that link, I'm sure we'll make and grab it for you. But that's where we pull our people out when we do need help. Like right now, if it wasn't for the fact I have 2 right now, if I couldn't get them both on, I chose to farm in the daytime. They're on at night, so I could have the help I need on that bean or potato farm if I needed it. But if they weren't available, then yeah, I'd go to the farm and find a temporary worker. Nope. Justin, will you drop a link to the farm server? Like I said, I mean, it's just kind of a get it, kind of sit stuff. So people have been sitting in there waiting. It's just a matter of when we need people to help or people leave the server. But that's where we get our people from, is that link, or that server. We don't go outside of people. Alright, well, go this way because I'm going to have to pipe out here in a minute. Potato man's full again. Well, I love how I could kill with row crops on. Alright, well that's, what, 703 bushels. So, what am I gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna take you. Oh, fuck, he got filled up. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump in that and pull that out and get it so he can do that. Oh yeah, there is some kind of a calming thing about watching combines and stuff like that. That's what I need, but we don't need to bring his big ass out. We'll bring you out. We'll go ahead and get our grain cart. I don't think there's going to be much more need for the big tractor. And I didn't plan this out when I put those silos right there, so this could be interesting. Ooh, a little bit of lag right there. I might have to move this potato thing because I was fine lag free until I put that potato thing there. I'm probably gonna go for another half an hour or so. We'll see, but I'll get you that link if Full Mac doesn't come back. Like I said, no promises that you'll get into the game, but that's where you want to be if you want to get into the game. Probably should have ate lunch before I started. But there's also plenty of stuff to do on the farm now because I picked up this whole field right here full of beans. They need to be fertilized ASAP. You unloaded, I went over here, you started again. Multi-purpose farming, or tasking. Herbicide. Damn it. Yeah, I'll do this later because that's too many things I'm doing at once. Hey, Seth the Monkey, what's up, man? We're just doing the daily work. We're combining canola while processing potatoes at the same time. Not bad, just getting us through this stuff. Trying to make some money, get back before we can start our cattle operation up. Relocated the farm and it ate up a lot of money. But we're doing okay. Just picked up another field that just needs to be sprayed and we may get a good yield out of it. Beans are up right now. You went with beans this year? Farm sim or in real life? Later, Justin. Thanks for hanging out, man. Real life, yep. A lot of beans are going in late this year because of the freaking weather. I know up north, man, they're suffering. I know our fields are, our corn and wheat fields down here are looking kind of sad. Yeah, it's, if you're anywhere in the Midwest or close to the Midwest, you're flooded. For sure. That's where I am. I'm in northeastern Kansas, and we're over the amount of rain we needed for the year, and we actually have the most rain we've ever had in the beginning of a year since 1877. Yep. You're feeling it too, especially by Mississippi. Look at my leather while I'm combining. Yeah, this must have been one of those fields we purchased without fertilizing, because the yield is not good. So I think I'm going to finish up this field and then call it a day on streaming, or call it a stream for now, because I got to grab something to eat. I'm getting kind of lightheaded. I think I was being asked to play something tonight, like Uno or something, or maybe ATS, so I'll go ahead and probably stream that tonight. Most likely on YouTube. But I thought I'd do something in the afternoon since I haven't done a stream in a while. Womack, you around? I'm gonna pop the farm server if you can. I'm not sure if you can. The farm server link in the chat for me. I can't remember if we let that available for people. I don't see why not, because people can come to the community. Yeah, it's something relaxing about cutting canola, wheat, and you know, Moderators are picked based on how long I've known you and if I trust you or not. Most people that are moderators I've known for 2 years or more. Yep, there's the farm sim link. It doesn't necessarily mean you get to farm with me, but this is where we pull from people if we need extra help on our farms. You'll be coming as a temporary person if we need you. We typically don't go out of house for it. So, and we talk farm stuff in there, post farm jokes. But yeah, I've tried moderators that, you know, I knew for a little period of time and they end up screwing up. So I only go with people I trust and known for a long time. That way I know their personality. And so Potato Dude's full again. I'm about done myself. So Womack, if you decide to jump in tonight and I'm not around, keep doing potatoes. We're just gonna put them away for now. And or the bean field, the new bean field 99 needs to be fertilized. Poor old Cole, he ain't gonna be able to, he's not around, he's on family vacation, he's not gonna be able to disc. I know that's his favorite thing to do. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll check that after stream, man. I got all my monitors used up right now, I can't see Discord. I have to get that combine I'm using fixed. It's kind of running slow. Damn, we already had 21,000 bushels of barley already. I'm gonna add another 14 to, that's not much left, so probably about 15-ish, 16-ish. Alright, get the rest of this done, and not a bad little field. Not a really good yield, obviously, because the whole, it didn't get fertilized at all. Hoping, at least we have some other, past 1,500 bushels, yeah. Yep, I said 15, and there it is, 1,500 bushels. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut my stream there so I can eat some lunch, and like I said, I believe I'm going to do something tonight, barring some other stuff coming up, obviously. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to the regular streaming and videos out there for you, especially with OSRP. I almost did it. Fucking Justin. OSRP. You know, getting up and running and stuff. You're going to see some stuff that I know you guys have been waiting to get back to, like K9 and the action. And like I said, there's going to be some this cool shit coming. Promise you that. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay cool. And we'll catch you next time.